Hello, welcome to the video for the BMW 120 M Sport. It's the 120i, which means it's a 2-litre petrol fuel injected engine, and it's the automatic, of course. So automatic makes it top of the most wanted list. Also, because it is the petrol, it is allowed to drive in the London on the ULEZ. So it's ULEZ compatible, should we say. So let's start on the outside. Most importantly of all is the roof. The fabric roof's very clean, very good condition, no rips or tears, as you can see. No crease marks at all on the edges there, and no green green moss growing around the edges, etc. So it's all very clean. It's very nice, tidy condition. Obviously original BMW rear glass there, as you can see, the BMW kite mark there. The bodywork, sapphire black metallic, so it's a metallic black colour. As you can see, it's in good condition, described as good condition. There's nothing out of the ordinary, nothing that jumps out of you. It is very tidy throughout. Obviously 77,000 miles, I would say it's in 77,000 mile condition as well. There are a few minor stone chips on the bonnet at the front. You can see some very small speckles. That is it to report. Everything else is very tidy. It's got the original BMW dealer plates there, as you can see. It's got the number plates around. It's got the lower fog lights there. It's got the front parking sensors, as you can see. Front parking sensors. The headlight lenses are nice and clean. The clear plastic, so they've not gone yellow or cracked, etc. So they're very clean. The wheels are in good condition, as you can see. Good condition. All the tyres are very good as well. I think there's two new ones on the front as well. So it's had new 2 tyres on the front. That wing's in good condition. This door is in nice condition as well. It's just had a polish as well, a nice buff, a polish, a machine polish. So the paintwork is very shiny. Alloy wheel there. That rear tyre is very good. You've seen the tyres on the photos, the Auto Trader. So we've got 100 photos on the Auto Trader. Look in here, it's a fuel cap. It's nice and clean in there. Petrol, of course. It's had brand new brake disc and pads just fitted as well by us. So new brake pads and disc at the rear. Just had a service. Just had a new MOT as well. Back to the wing mirrors are in good condition. There's no cracks in the windscreen. No chips on this side. So let's look at this side. Oh yeah, there's a minor chip there, as you can see, right in the middle of the screen there. It's in Zone B. Zone B means not in the driver's view. So Zone A is the driver's view, Zone B is. So that's in Zone B. It's got some quality branded wipers there, as you can see, Bosch. The Bosch branded ones as well, that's good to know. Back of that wing mirror is very good. So that's the outside of the vehicle. Let us start from the rear. So the rear, the boot here, open that up, as you can see, it's got a boot, and this is the wind deflector. This is a folding wind deflector, so that sits over the rear seats, so it's supposed to keep the noise levels down for the 2 front occupants. So only when the bike's empty, so there's no one sat in the bike, this will go on, as we've shown in the photos. It just folds and then sits in place with the lugs there, and obviously it makes the car a little bit quieter for the front occupants. Okay, as you can see, on all convertibles you've got this flap here, which is supposed to push up. So when you push that up there, it gives you more room, luggage space. As you see that little photo there, it shows you the layout. If you put the luggage in, fold that up, that means the roof will not operate now, because that little luggage flap is pushed up to create more space for your luggage. So Obviously that area now relies on the space for the folding roof to fold into. So you pull that down there, and that gives more space for the roof to fold down to. Okay, so underneath here we've got the battery compartment there. So the battery's there, it's a BMW item, as you can see the BMW logo there. And then you've got the tyre repair kit, because these do not have a spare wheel at all. So these never carry a spare, these BMWs. So it's got the tyre foam kit. Everything else nice and clear. The 12 volt supply there as well. There's a warning triangle up here. All this is carpeted up here as well, so there's no scratches up here. It's all nice and clean, as to be expected. And the rubber seal there, it's nice and clean, it's not worn. There's no scratches on top of the bumper. It's all nice. Okay, so that's the rear. Let's have a look at this side, the passenger side door. Let's open the door. Let's open the door. It's all nice and clean. The door cards are nice and clean. There's no rips or tears. The door shuts are nice and clean as well. Even down here, so plastic is nice and clean. There's no scratch marks. There's no worn rubber seal at all. There's no trap seatbelt marks on that door shut, and there's no worn rubber seals down there at all. So it's all nice and clean, as you can see. This has got the electric bolster control. So that there is a switch you press, and these bolsters will move in and out to accommodate for the wideness of your back. It's got the seat height adjustment as well, and then obviously that's the rear, that's the height adjustment for the front, and that's the overall movement of the seat going forward and backwards. There are the sport seats, so they've got this little extender there to extend that out if you've got long legs. It's got the car mat set there in the back. It's nice and clean. It's got the 2 seat belts and 2 seats, 2 rear headrests. It's got the child Isofix anchoring points as well, so you get the child seats in there. It's got the blue overmats as well. I think the front one is missing. Yeah, that front one's missing. So we've got 2 sets of car mats minus 1, if that makes any sense. Okay, what else have we got here? All them are nice. There's no saggy magazine holders in the back. There's no scuffs or scratches on the back of that seat at all. Dashboard's nice and clean. It's got the front airbag on and off, and we've got the how can we say that? That's like the honeycomb silver trim. Okay, and everything's nice and clean. We've got all the service history there, which I'll go through in a minute. You've got the M Sport kick plates there, which are in immaculate condition. There's no wear and tear, etc. on them. Let's go to the front of the car. Driver's door. That door shut there, nice and clean. Same with that door card. There's nothing damaged at all. You've got the electric window switches there, electric mirror switch as well. Door shut's nice and clean. Foot pedals are all clean and nice. If we lift up the carpet here, we can see it's got the protector. It's all nice under there. That's the bonnet release there as well. Then we've also got this plastic and trim, the rubber trim there. It's all nice, not worn at all. And the M Sport kick plate. So the driver's seat, same as the other one, it's got the bolster control there, so it's electronic, so it moves the bolsters further apart, etc. The driver's seat's in good condition. Obviously it's the half leather, as you can see, so leather on the outside, cloth on the inner. The bolster's in good condition. There's a tiny little bit of a crack on the vinyl leather there, very, very slight, must make you aware of, but it's in acceptable condition, that's the word for it. The door shut there is all clean. That rubber there is not worn at all. It's all nice and clean, and all this is nice and clean as well. Okay, this has got the automatic lights as well. So automatic lights. Getting this, and you can see straight away it's got the M Sport steering wheel as well. So it's the M Sport leather steering wheel with the controls on. The multifunctional steering. It's also got upgraded cruise control. This is an upgrade cruise control. It's got the push button start with a key in there. We have only got 1 key for this vehicle, unfortunately. It has had 4 former keepers, this vehicle. So we've got 1 key. In fact, it has 4 former, actually only got 4 keepers in total, because we actually registered it in our name 2 years ago and we sold it. So we sold this vehicle to a friend of ours, In fact, I'll show you the logbook. So the logbook, as you can see, the bottom there, 4 former keepers, and we actually owned this. In fact, I've got it printed out. Here we go. So first owner registered this car in 2008, so it's a September 2008, and the second owner purchased it there, as you can see, 2000. So 5 years on. So the first owner had it 5 years to 2013. The second owner had it from 2013 to 18, so they had it 5 years as well. And then with the third owner had it 2018, and that's when we had to apply for the logbook in 2020, and then obviously we sold it to my friend in 2020, about a month after we applied for the logbook. So that's us there. So there we go. So it's had 4 private keepers in total, and they've all had them quite a few times. So it's good to know that they've not just had them for a few months and sold them. So we know it's a good car. So we've got the logbook here. We've got the MOT certificate, which is here, and it's got all the previous mileages on, and the date of the expiry is 23rd of the 5th 2023. Then we've got the book pack down here. I'm going to show you that. So we've got the service booklet with all the services on. So it's the original service booklet with the car details on, the chassis numbers in there as well. So it was registered by Specialist Cars BMW Stevenage, and then first service was done in 2010 at 9,600 miles. So it didn't do many miles. So it did about 10,000 miles in the first 2 years. 2011 did 18,000 miles, and then it went to 24 or 9 there, and then it went to 48 there, went to 60. That's when we got it. So when we got it through the trade. It was serviced and MOT'd at this garage here called Ashbrook Garage Services. Since then it's had a service last year as well at 69,000, and the one here at 77, which we've done the rear disc as well, the rear brakes, and obviously vehicle check, meaning MOT. So it's had the MOT, and that's it. Obviously it's a timing chain engine. If you don't know about vehicles, 99% of the BMWs are timing chains. So very rarely are BMWs a timing belt unless they use a different manufacturer's engine. In the Mercedes A-classes, they are belts, and all the rest of the Mercedes are chains. So right, okay, so up here, so I'll just start the engine. So I'm going to press this. So I must tell you about this. So this vehicle has got rear LED lights for the number plate lights. So the rear LED lights are an upgraded item, which someone's an aftermarket item, which one's put on. So when you start the engine, it'll flash up saying the bulb is showing a fault. Now the fault is because the rear number plate lights are a lower wattage. So all you do is press OK on the stalk there. There's a stalk button there, the BC. Press that and it clears that. So it does flash up to say there's a change in voltage, because LED means low emitting light emitting diodes, which is a lower wattage. So your normal bulbs are usually a 5 volts, etc. So the LEDs are like a 1.5. So the car's computer will tell the car that the rear lights for the number plate are not correct voltage, which they aren't because they're LEDs. So that's all it is. So that's the problem with people upgrading for modern technology. The cars recognise the lights as being blown because the wattage has gone down. So it's got the BMW business CD, as you can see, and it's also got the climate control, air conditioning. The air conditioning does work. It's ice cold as well. We've tried that, so it's good to know. Let me just turn the radio down. Obviously got the automatic gear lever here. We've got the smoker's package, which is the ashtray and the cigarette lighter as well. It's got the parking sensors front and rear. There's buttons there for the parking sensors. You've got the drinks holders there. You've got the locking wheel nut there, which we've put there. And then up here you've got the aux input and another 12 volt charger as well. In the armrest, you've got a storage inside the armrest there. And the armrest can be folded out of the way if you don't like it. It's got a lockable glove box as well. As you can see, it's nice and tidy. Lockable glove box. That's cruise control we showed you, that's an extra. And then the computer on the end of the stalk, you can see that BC function That'll show you how many miles till empty, how many miles per gallon, etc. Temperature, all that display is there. Okay, so the air conditioning is nice and cold. So what I'm going to do now is, while I'm in the vehicle, is show you the electric roof operational. So I'm going to press this button there and hold it. So you have to get in the car, the engine on or the ignition on. You don't have to undo any clips at all for these. So it's not like the old Peugeots, etc., where there was a clip there. There's no clip to undo, so you just press that button and the windows will drop, then the roof will automatically all fold up and down, and it takes about, I don't think it's more than like 12 seconds, 10 to 12 seconds, and that's it. That's how quick it is, and that's it. The windows will pop up. As soon as the windows pop up, that is it. So here on the electric window switches, you've got the big button there. That's to undo or put down all 4 windows. So if I press that, all 4 go down like that. So all 4 windows have gone down now. So that's the all 4 window switch. So I'm going to get out of the vehicle so you can see the car with its roof down. As you can see, and then we'll walk over and look at the back of this vehicle to see. That's all nice and tidy up here. There's nothing out of the ordinary at all. So mileage is 77,766 miles. Temperature today here is 21.5 degrees. The air conditioning is nice and cold. I'm going to switch the engine off here because I'm looking under the have a look under the engine bay for you, and because the microphone on this phone is so good, it seems to pick up every little bit of the engine. It's really noisy. Right, so look under here. It's very tidy. It's even got the BMW badge. There's half of the time that's missing. So it's got the BMW badge there. This vehicle is HPI clear, meaning that it's never been in an accident or insurance claim, accident claim at all. So that's good to know. So it's not been a write-off or anything like that. Obviously we guarantee this as a dealer as well on the Auto Trader, because we obviously have to, by law, make sure it's a full money back guarantee if the vehicle is on the register or anything suspect at all. So yeah, you've got that peace of mind. That's why people have to buy from garages, because you get a guarantee. We have to hold our hand up, so if anything does happen, you know what I mean, we've got to pay for it. Simple as that. So that's the engine, all tidy. And the bonnet struts work as well. These little struts there, so there's no prop to prop up, etc. Looks like it's been serviced correctly with the lithium grease there for the bonnet, and that struts perfectly. Okay, so if you've got part exchange, please let us know. Provide us the full reg number and the mileage of your vehicle, and we'll give you a quotation. Also, we do provide finance on this vehicle. This is a 58, so it can be financed up to 3 years, this vehicle. So if you require finance, please let us know. And that is about it. So hope you enjoyed the video, and hope to see you soon. Thank you very much.